Hello everyone, it's Castle back with another video, and for my 200 subscriber special, I'm rating every single island in the game. Not Mech Island, because it's not out. Right, I guess we should start with Planet Island. I mean, Planet Island, I feel like most of the high ratings for Planet Island are only for the nostalgia, because it's the first island. Don't get me wrong, Planet Island is a good island, but I'm gonna have to put it in C. I do like Gold Island. I do like Gold Island, it's a very good island. I think it deserves to be higher up, so I'm gonna put it in A. I feel like it would have been an S, but when TikTok ruined it, I don't like saying TikTok ruined it because it didn't really ruin it, but like, I feel like it would have been better, but I've heard it so much. And Air Island, if you've seen some of my other videos, you know I hate Air Island with my whole life. And now, if you've seen some of my other videos, you might know some of the upcoming islands are some of my favourites. Water Island, I think the song got really like defined and way better when the Epic Wobbox and Anglo came out. I feel like it just made the island so much better, and the island did become so much better. It's gonna be our first S tier. And the same for Earth Island. Earth Island came very defined with Earth Epic Wobbox, and I think Chorister and Fumpies add so much to Earth Island, and I just think it's one of the best islands in the game, and it deserves to be S rank. For Firehaven, I think Firehaven's song is very solid. I think the cyber part where it's like day dot do that day dot day, it's like I really like that part, but I really like the Epic Wobbox animations where he starts like floating in the air. I think that's really funny, but I just don't think it's as good as Earth and Water, although Bazinga is really good, so I'm gonna have to put it in A tier. Fire Oasis, in my opinion, hold on, I think this will make it a bit easier to rank, an S plus rank for spots for really good islands, so I'm gonna move Water up. Fire Oasis is one of the most calming songs in the game. It probably is the most calming. The best part is definitely the Epic Wobbox trio, but I do think, the Wobbox trio, but I do think Cherubble is like a really good addition. I didn't really like Cherubble when Cherubble came to the game, but you know, it grew on me. I definitely think Fire Oasis is one of the best islands in the game. Light Island, I only really started liking Light Island. It was one of my least favourites when Fire Expansion came out with Drumary, because Drumary is like my favourite monster. I think Drumary, Phosphor and Phlox, Tiawa and Yelmet all add so much, and I like how Yelmet's like down-toned and he's like much deeper voice. I think it matches Light Island more, because if Yelmet was like high pitch, it would just feel wrong. I do wonder how the Paironormal is gonna play out, but this is a solid A tier island. Up next we have Psychic Island. I think, don't get me wrong, it's a very good island. Cruvlafty and Crocus did make it a lot better, I think. I think the electric guitar really matches. I can't even remember what the Fire Expansion. Oh yeah, Bowhead is such a good addition. The Bookworm is really good. Overall, yet again, it's a pretty solid island. S tier. Fairy Island. It's like a very upbeat island. It's like Tusky and Fiddle and a Ziggurat. It's a very defined island, don't get me wrong. But I do think there's a lot more islands better than Fairy Island. I do also really like Owless, but I think Fairy Island is gonna be B tier. Bone Island. I really like Bone Island. The best part by far is about was like dun 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 dun. It's just so good. I like the Clavibear and Clacula duo. I think, I don't know how many times I'm gonna say this. It's a really solid island. Solid A tier. I said A tier. Mythical Sanctum. I remember when Mythical Sanctum came out. Every couple of weeks we check in for a new monster. I remember Enchantment came out, and for Summer Song that was really good. And it had like a variant, like G'day came with Epic Stog. I think Mythical Sanctum aged well, but I think Mythical Sanctum's done. You might be able to get a Titansoul, but I don't see Paironormals coming because it's in the pocket dimension or something like that, and it's not moving around. And we've got Dipsters in the season. So I actually think Mythical Sanctum won't get much more updates unless I can think of something. But even though it's probably finished, it's still a very solid island, but Fairy's Island's better. Ethereal Island. Wait, I'm gonna have to listen to Ethereal Island. Ethereal Island. Epical Box makes that island so much better. I really like Humbug. I like guitars. I mean, Humbug was like really good. And I liked that one monster with the maracas. I forgot what it's called. But I think that's another S tier island. And Workshop. I do like Workshop. I mean, I haven't listened to that final product in so long. And all of the incidents are so unique, like I couldn't even name it. I think the only one I knew was Talkbox and I don't even know if that's right, but I don't want to be glazing all of the arms, but it's another S plus. I mean, can't get much better than that. Sugar Bush! Just not my thing, but the direction they went with on this island. Still better than Air Island, because everything's better than Air Island. Mythical Island. I remember when Mythical Island finished with Nerve. It is the most beautiful thing ever. Like, and I remember everyone talking about that crunchy unreleased verse, and I do think it's good. I think it's another S plus. I mean, oh, I haven't heard Seasonal Shanty in long. Hold on. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Seasonal's really good, but all those like seasonal sounds like Yule and like Fiddle, they just don't go together. The only good part is where it's Carolong, Whizbang and Monculus. I think it's our second D. Wobblin Island. I'm forever Wobblin Island lover. It's just like so crazy and like intense, but it's good. And I think Monculus was a really good addition to Wobblin. Celestial Island. It's really hard to finish. Adults and the elders should have had unique sounds, but I think that's just me. It's like, it does give you that like ancient feel with like some of the sounds that are going on. I do like it, like songs like that. Some of them are good. It reminds me of this game called Yokai Watch. I don't know if you've ever played it. Pretty solid island, but it's not that solid. I'm gonna give it a B. Gold Island. It does feel like what it was meant to be, like a final island. You do really like get that feeling when you're on that island. I do think it's good, but it's not as good as the S+. I'm gonna give it an S to you. Amber Island. It does give you that feel like Gold Island does. All the fire monsters again, like, together after so long. Drumary. Pretty solid island. I'm gonna give it an S. Magical Nexus. It's like really familiar to me. Like, I feel like I've heard it before every time I listen to it. I do think it's a pretty nice island. I do like Magical Nexus. One thing they should change is the rewards, but overall pretty solid island. I'm gonna give it a B. Tribal Island. It definitely does feel like tribal. It's like upbeat, and you need a full group of people to like get it together. You know, gives you star power, which is good because you can buy rare Drumary with it. But overall, I'm gonna give it a I'm gonna give it an A. You know, it'd be good if the monsters produce like coins. That'd be good, but I doubt they'd ever do that. Like, imagine a level 85 bricks giving like 100 million diamonds. That'd be good. Colosseum. When I played the game. Everyone thought Colosseum was the 5th magical island. It was the biggest letdown ever. I do like costumes, so biggest letdown ever in its own section. Doesn't even have a song. So does Composer Island, but I'd rather be on Composer Island. Mirror Islands. I'm not doing Mirror Islands, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're just the same song. Except for like Paironormals, but like, yeah, I do. I'm gonna rank them off designs. We're putting Cave up there, putting Cloud up there, because all the designs are actually like really good. And then for all these designs that make me go down here, because it's just the island covered in blue. Plasma Islet, Plasma Place. Really nice island. I like how it all like harmonizes together, like with the wheels. And the best part where it's like Eureka having like a breakdown 1 minute in. I do think it's pretty solid A to you. And we are not ranking Dawn of Fire Islands because I don't play Dawn of Fire. One day I will. Alright. Bye everyone. Thank you for all the support. I bet by the time this is uploaded I'm on 300 subscribers. I wouldn't be surprised. But thank you for the support and goodbye.